guys, so welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be back with this video, which was highly requested. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Camila Bravo. I do makeup tutorials, I do a little bit of challenges, I do a little bit of makeup reviews. Most of my work is on Instagram because I be there a lot, but I try to also put some videos here on YouTube. Hopefully you guys enjoy this story. I don't know why it took me so long to come here and talk to you guys about how I got started. I think it was overdue. I mean, I've been like in social media for around 3 to 4 years already, so I think it was overdue. And so what I'm going to do is first share with you guys how I got introduced to the world of makeup, and also I thought it was a little bit short to do that, so I wanted to also share with you how I got noticed on Instagram, and hopefully guys give you maybe some motivation and inspire you to start your own channel, your own profile on Instagram, your own business, whatever the case might be. Hopefully this video, inspire you. Let's get started. The first thing that happened, how I got introduced in the makeup world. So my mom was never really a person that wore a lot of makeup. My grandma did. She's more of a lipstick girl, was always and still is a lipstick girl. She loved the bold colors, and I was really never into makeup even when I was in high school. I think after I was out of high school, I think I started to get into makeup. I don't recall the exact time, the exact year, but one of my really good friends from high school, he actually wanted to introduce me to a sales business, and the business actually was about selling like healthcare products, makeup included, skincare, and it was a makeup brand involved. And there were a lot of talks about how the makeup industry was growing, and my friend actually was always saying like, you should do more makeup should be your thing, like you're a girl. And the problem was that I felt that I needed to learn how to apply makeup really well. Like, I knew a couple things here and there. I wasn't really good. I think I thought I knew what I was doing, but honestly when I see pictures, I didn't know what I was doing. And I wanted to actually learn how to apply makeup so I can actually sell it to the people, to my friends, family, people that I met. So then I started to research for makeup schools and all that kind of stuff to learn about it and be good at it. But I came to the surprise that actually the schools were cosmetology schools, but it was actually like a 1 to 2 year program. I'm not super familiar with that. I forgot because it's been so long, but it was a lot of money. I think it was like $20,000. I didn't want to work in a salon or do hair and do all that. I didn't see myself doing that because I was always more towards the business aspect of everything. Like, I actually went to school for accounting, college for accounting. So I was like, I just want to learn makeup. Like, is there anybody out there teaching just how to do makeup? So actually, no, I couldn't find anybody at the moment. And was that after I was a little bit disappointed, I was like, no, I don't want to go to cosmetology school. And I also love the idea that for makeup, you didn't need a license. Here in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia, you don't need a license. I think there are some states that you do, like the cosmetology license. Don't quote me on that, but you don't need a license to do makeup. One day I met up with 2 of my friends, and one of my friends knew a girl that absolutely loved makeup. She absolutely loved makeup, and she actually loved like clothes, because we went to her house and it was a walk-in closet, and she had like, oh my god, so many clothes. And I was like, this is a girl's dream. Like, I was like, one day I'm gonna have a walk-in closet. I thought to myself. And we were going out that night, and she actually offered to do our makeup, and she did. Fortunately, we didn't like it. It was like, but I mean, we didn't want to be rude. We didn't know too much about makeup, but I don't know. We thought it was like, it's a little weird. But it is what it is. We went outside. We went out. It was good. We had a good time. We added each other on Facebook, and that's how I kept her contact. The girls, my friend's friend, the one that loved makeup, I kept her contact as well through Facebook. And one day she posted on Facebook that she had taken a makeup course and that she had a certificate. And it was actually from the same school one of the schools that I researched. And it was a 1-week course. And I was like, oh my God, I need to know, like, what is this about? Like, I'm so excited. I was like, finally, I found something, you know? And I saw actually how much she improved from the time that she did our makeup. And what I did was, one time I was going out, I had like an event, and I was like, I'm gonna hire her to do my makeup. And I remember I went to her house and she did it, and I got a chance to ask her, like, how was the classes? Did you like them? What did you learn? How much was it? Because that was like my biggest question. I was like, how much was it? Because I didn't have a lot of money, and my mom obviously didn't have a lot of money either. So, but I loved it. I was very enthusiastic to learn about makeup and the techniques and all that, and learn how to do it on myself. And she told me, she was like, it's amazing. And she gave me all the information. So what I did was, once she finished my makeup, I actually really, really loved it that time. And I was like, wow, she really learned, she improved. I was impressed. And I went and researched the class. And I remember it was $1,500. I don't recall exactly how much was back then. It was like 4 years ago, or honestly, or like 5 years ago that I took this class. But $1,500, which was way more cheaper than $20,000 for cosmetology school. That's such a difference that I was like, I am going to save up for this class. I was like, I am going to do it. So that's what I did. I saved up. I was doing babysitting. I was working with my mom. I had to make my own money. And I was like, whatever. I'm the kind of person, when I really want something, I do it. I go for it. So that's what I did. I saved up the money and I went to the class. Thankfully, I was working with my mom then, and I was able to take off for a week because it was a 1-week course. And they were teaching you everything from skincare techniques. And I was more going to the class more to learn how to apply makeup on myself more than on other people. But the class was more instructed as doing makeup on other people, which is fine because I actually fell in love with makeup even more, because I was like, wow, I can actually do makeup on other people and get paid for it, like do it as a business. And that really like made me fall in love with makeup even more, because it's like I can do something that I love to do and make money off of it. That's amazing. So I took the class. It was 1-week course. The teacher was Rudy Miles. I love him so much. He's so talented, so sweet, so supportive. I wish he was still teaching those kind of classes. I don't know if he still is, but he's amazing. And then at the end of the course, did a photo shoot. And this photo shoot consisted of like doing a makeup look that will help you for your portfolio, to take to photographers, or for your business card. I remember I still have my business cards. If I have them, I'll put them right up here. I'll take a photo and post them right up here, because I remember I switched them a couple times, but I did like a Cleopatra look, and I was like, oh my God. Looking back at that picture, I was like, Jesus, like, why did I do a Cleopatra look? Brides don't get married like Cleopatra. Like, it's not happening. Like, I wish I was more experienced, more strategic about the photo, because it could have helped a lot with the business. I feel like I still did a pretty decent job, but I feel like it wasn't the concept. I feel like it would be more to push for Halloween than, bridal makeup. Moving on from there, like, I just literally just started to post everything on Facebook. I didn't have any Instagram during that time. I just had Facebook, and I was always a person that would take a lot of photos and I'll post them on Facebook. I used to post everything out on MySpace too. I'll post a lot of pictures. Like, I need to build my business, and I have to show people that now I'm a makeup artist, and that if they need a service, I'm here, hit me up. I started posting pictures of myself with makeup. I started posting pictures of my clients, and I remember my very first client which it was my friend Mahogany. She was my first client. I will always remember that, and she gave me the opportunity to show her my skills and what I have learned. And it takes, for someone that is just starting out, you really be thankful to those first people that believed in you and that like gave you a hand, and those people that are like, yes, like we trust you and I think you're awesome. So and then she referred me to her sister, which her sister was going to prom, I remember. And then from there went on, and other people referred me to other people, and I did a bunch of other stuff in between. And this is basically how I got introduced with makeup. So up to the point of me going to that class, finishing the class, marketing my business on Facebook, that's how I became like a makeup artist and was introduced to makeup. My camera stopped recording. Perfect timing, because before I jump onto how I got noticed on Instagram, I do want to put a very big emphasis on the impact that makeup had on me, because it wasn't just about makeup, and I don't know how to explain it. Makeup just really opened up a lot of opportunities, a lot of doors, and it gave me hope. Most of it was about giving me hope, because after high school, I had a lot of dreams. I had a lot of things that I wanted to do, but all of those dreams were really crashed, and a lot of doors were closed on me because I couldn't work in the US. I was an immigrant. Well, I am still an immigrant, but I was an immigrant and I couldn't work. I didn't have a green card. So, like, a very sensitive topic for me. I don't really like to bring that up because, as you guys know, there's a lot of hate and for immigrants, and it is what it is, but it makes part of my story. Makeup just opened up a lot of doors for me. Start my own business, that I could be independent, that I could do something for myself. When you're young, when you're coming out of high school, you have so many things that you want to do. You're like, yes, I want to, well, at least that's how I was. And just being hit with reality, it kind of like hits you in the face, and it's like, no, you can't do that. You can't go to college. Like, your mom can afford it. So, what can you do? And that's why I wanted to say that really makeup was hope for me. And that's why I was very thankful. And I wanted to do everything that I could to make this succeed. And that was my motor. That just gave me the drive. And I was very passionate about. Don't get me wrong, I loved makeup. I loved doing it on other people. I loved getting the feedback from people, making them feel their best, and on their wedding day, and in just the whole consultation part of it. And when I worked at, when I was able to get a work permit and I was like working on the beauty counters, it just make me fell in love with makeup. But I feel like from the beginning, when I was in that situation, that makeup came into my life, it was just a very hopeful moment. I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. I saw the light, and I saw that I was able to do something with makeup and start a business, which it was one of my dreams, because I love business. My mom is also a business owner. So, for me, it was a very happy moment, and really is the whole foundation of why I wanted to make this work so bad. And I did all the extra steps to get there, to learn about makeup, to be good on makeup, to make it work. So now, how long this video is so far, but if it's too long, I'll post it on my other, I'll do another video, a second part 2. But if it's not too long, well, let's keep on going.